We cross live now to the USA, where aging rock star Peter G is holding a press conference, or a depressed conference, with unimportant news regarding his dismal future and dwindling career. As a famous New Zealand music critic once said, "Come in, PG, your time is up."
Hello, good evening, good morning, good night, and my name's Peter G. PG, known as PG as well, has nothing to do with parental guidance, but it does help. Parental guidance does help. I've been playing music for many, many years. I'd like to apologise to all those people. 6,000 gigs in 60 years, all over the world. Been very lucky, really. A lot of the countries wouldn't let me in. I played in countries that I have been allowed to play in.
Recently, a copy of PG and the Hot Tips' first single, Hot Guitars, sold at auction in London for $3. A new record for vintage New Zealand vinyl.
I met Vladimir Putin on a cruise ship when I was playing in a band in 1977. It's a long story, but I'll talk about that at another time. Though we did do a crew concert on the Russian cruise ship, and he did like Back in the USSR.
That's enough.
I guess my greatest influences have been two bands. The Beatles.
Ah, yes, I remember that amazing album, Meet the Beatles.
And of course, the greatest band in the world, Spinal Tap. And I'm a huge, huge fan of, I'm just reading the book now. It's an amazing book because you can read it that way up, and it's the story of the guys. Can you see me peeking around there? And then you read it that way up, and it's a different story altogether. Huge, huge fan of what's his name?
Marty de Burgi.
I don't remember his name. Marty de Burgi, fantastic guy. And of course, the guys in Spinal Tap, amazing players, fabulous music. Can't recall any of the songs at the moment, but they've inspired me over the years to write songs. I wrote an album of songs in London, and I pressed 1,000 copies. I think I've still got 996 of them, if anyone's interested. That was back in 1999. I wrote 21 songs and put them on an album, played all the instruments myself. And then I was a little bit disappointed. I mean, selling 3 copies, and I gave one to my girlfriend at the time, and we split up shortly afterwards. But it was disappointing not selling those 1,000 copies. But I wasn't expecting to sell any.
And you didn't. But tell us about the 70s.
Worked in television for many, many years. I started Russell Crowe's career. Directed lots of concerts by people like, I've forgotten most of them now, but it was Uriah Heep and who else was there? Uriah Heep, who were fantastic, very like Spinal Tap actually, and I think they learned a lot from Spinal Tap. And I was in television. Then I went to London, produced Star Search over there. Susie Quattro was resident judge. I loved Susie. She was fantastic. She was just going through a marriage breakup at the time, and I was about to, and I didn't realise it. But had things happened, I could be Mr. Quattro now. That would be fantastic. Mr. Quattro could buy an Audi because they're made by Volkswagen. I'm a huge Volkswagen nut. Love the Volkswagens. I had a Beetle for 45 years. Took it from New Zealand to England when I worked for National Geographic, and then National Geographic shipped it back and shipped me back to New Zealand. And David Attenborough is probably going to do a TV special on that because the migration of the species down under is quite an interesting topic. Nothing to do with music, but I must give David a call about that. Let's see if we can get hold of David. See what David's doing here. David there, please?
Hello, is that you, Peter?
Hello?
Hello? Hello, Peter?
It's David. Here we go.
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is...
Now hang on, I'm wanting
Please
David.
note, the new number is...
David, is David there? I'm too busy for all this sort of thing. Gee, I don't know. So COVID struck, and of course, you know, it was a terrible time, and I felt inspired. I mean, the whole thing, I got the bug, I suppose you could say, to write again. And I wrote, how many songs did I write during COVID? Penny? This is Penny up here. She's a dog. She doesn't talk. But anyway, I wrote 150 songs since COVID. And, you know, I got better, but the songs probably didn't. But what I decided to do for 2026 was create 7 albums from volume 2 to volume 8, because we've already got volume 1 back in 1999. Sold 3 of those. I thought if I can sell 3 of those, you know, if I press 100 each of 7 more volumes and put 21 songs on each, gets rid of all my songs, because I'm not getting any younger, you know, I'm now, and I thought what I should do is get these all out, give them to friends, maybe sell 1 or 2, send them to publishers.
So what are some of your favourite songs on the albums?
Well, I haven't really got any favourites. I mean, I love them all. They're all like little babies. Dolly Parton said her songs are like babies, and some have been better to her than others. She wrote about 896 songs that have never been released. Probably a good thing, but this is a great one. This is one called Back in the Good Old Bad Old Days. Very quick preview of this. Another great one I like is a song called Woulda, Shoulda, Coulda. I had a friend who always used to say woulda, shoulda, coulda, and we shoulda.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, yeah, yeah. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Oh, yeah, yeah.
But what I did, I hated my voice. I mean, you probably do too, I've been going on for so long. But I hated my singing voice.
I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Oh yeah.
I mean, it's okay to sing Wild Thing or What a Wonderful World, but you know, for young people, they don't want to hear What a Wonderful World. So what I've done is written all the demos of my 150 songs, sent them away to a friend called Sonny, I can't remember his name, Sonny someone anyway, and he got a group of people together, session musicians, could call them a wrecking crew, although the songs were pretty wrecked anyway. He took them in and he recorded them properly. I mean, compared to the original demos, they're actually exactly the same. So I apologise for that as well. But what I've got now is 7 albums coming out.
Give me a pint of Guinness and a sherry for my wife, and a double scotch for Dennis, and a rum and coke for Clive, and a Beaujolais for Betty, and another one for Sue, and 13 pints of Guinness for all the monkeys in the zoo. All together, give me a pint of Guinness and a sherry for my wife.
What I've got now is 7 albums coming out, and the Guinness Book of Records people are very interested because nobody has ever, to my knowledge, apart from Ringo Starr, released 7 albums in 1 year with 21 songs on each album. 7 different albums. I mean, they're all different. You know, I think Ringo released 7 albums and all the songs were the same. I love Ringo, by the way. Don't tell Barbara. He's the brother from another mother that I can blame for taking up drums back in 1966. Ringo was a great influence. He gave up drinking too. I haven't done that yet, but anyway, I do digress. If you like good music, there's lots out there. Otherwise, there's my 7 CDs, which will be released probably for my birthday in August 2026. So thank you for listening, and if you like these glasses, they're available on Temu. I got 3 different pairs. They come with the gold, silver, and black. So you can wear them at different times. I'm saying that because hopefully the sunglass company will sponsor my albums in the future.
We've got about 60 seconds left. How about a preview of some of the songs on the albums?
There's a few sad songs on the albums, A lot of people will be sad that they even got onto the albums. But sad songs say so much. I think Elton John said that. There's one on one of the albums, I can't remember which album it's on, and it's called I Wonder Why My Widow's Wearing White. It's about a guy who's up in heaven looking down and he's wondering why his wife's so happy.
Well, I wonder why my widow's wearing white. It kept me up thinking through the night. Well, I'm up here, she's down there, my wife and Sid in their underwear. Well, you know that it's a very funny thing. I never seen a widow woman laugh and sing. Now I wonder why my widow's wearing white. I figured why my widow's wearing white. I know why my widow's wearing white. It isn't very funny, cause they're taking all my money. I've been taken for a sucker and I think he's gonna, well, I know why my widow's wearing white.
Kia ora, as we say in New Zealand, which means hello. Actually, I should be just saying goodbye, which is aroha nui, that's lots of love. Ngā which is thank you. Now you know some Maori words. Go to New Zealand, it's a fabulous place. And thank you. Cheers. And make sure you get the Spinal Tap book.
Cut! Can I go now? How was that?
Pretty terrible.
How was that? What? You didn't like it? I thought I did pretty well. Jeez, you can't please everybody, can you? Wow, what have we here? This is incredible. And I'm celebrating my new CD release, but this is from Sweetwater. They've sent me a gift. Oh my gosh. They sent me a whole pack of sweeties. They know I've got a sweet tooth. Sweetwater, thank you. And they've also included something here, a black bag. I can put all my equipment in here. Hang on, there's something inside it. Oh my gosh. Oh, my lady's gonna love this. She's always wanted a trumpet. My dog has fleas. Perfectly in tune. Now I can play my hit that I wrote in 1977. It should have been a hit. My father should have got it to Dr. Hook or someone like that. If you see Kay, tell her I love her. She broke my heart. I'll always think of her. If you see Kay, tell her I need her. Tell her today. Finish now. If you see Kay. That's fantastic that they sent me this, but this really makes my day. All these sweeties. Thank you, Sweetwater.
Saturday night, last summer. Went to a pub in town, and there she met a drummer. They disappeared, and then I found them lying naked in my van. She fell in love with a long-haired music man. She ran away with that long-haired music man. If you see Kay, tell her I love her. She broke my heart. I always think of her when you see Kay. Tell her I need her. Tell her today. If you see Kay. I got a card to say they're living in Hawaii. She said she's sorry, but it's over and goodbye. Kay was the only girl I cared about. She meant the world to me. Maybe someday she will hear my pleas. You might see her if you're going overseas. So if you see Kay, tell her I love her. She broke my heart. I always think of her when you see Kay. Tell her I need her. Tell her today. If you see Kay.
All together now, if you see Kay.
If you see Kay.
Tell her I love her.
Tell her I love her.
She broke my heart.
She broke my heart.
I always think of her.
I always think of her when you see Kay. Tell her I need